Hi my loves, I intend you are well. In this video I will be talking about fear. Fear of losing your SP, fear of not manifesting him, fear of the third party and all the parties, and any kind of fear that you can come up with. Basically, I will address what you are dealing with on a moment-to-moment basis because you're not understanding a very few fundamental stuff. Okay? Now, when you come to a coach, some of you are like, my SP is engaged. Okay, she's not talking to me. She's with someone else. He's with someone else. He just got married. Can you help me to get him back? Can you help me to get her back? So now you are like, yeah, we know you'll talk about identity shifting and changing self, and that's all you're going to be talking about. Yes, I will, but then I think I'll talk about fear. Call it an emotion or whatever it is. A fear is a thought that you're dwelling on, which is not making you happy, which is definitely messing up your nervous system, which is keeping you in anxious energy, which is giving you absolute sleepless nights, which is causing a lot of sleeplessness and anxiety and distress to your whole being. And then you blame your SP and you say like they are not treating you well, they cheated on you, they are with someone else but they still love you, and then you check out manifesting channels. You hop from channel to channel, coach to coach, expecting that they'll give you a solution so that you get that man or that woman ASAP. And you think law of attraction or law of assumption is just something where you can get anything just by crazily affirming. So stop affirming. Okay? Affirmations. Firstly, stop this crazy affirming without even understanding why you are doing it. You're doing it out of fear. What are you so scared of? What? You won't get this man. Or the lady. That's your fear. And you allow this fear to sabotage the infinite possibilities, the potentialities. You allow this fear to constantly sabotage it coming to you, your desire, through the path of least resistance, because you allow this fear to constantly keep you in a micromanaging mode so that you are doing it all through your affirmations and techniques to get that man. Every day, clients tell me, I have been manifesting. No. You weren't manifesting. Whatever you were doing was to ensure that you get that man. Just let him come, okay? And then everything is peaceful. What is the fear about? To be really very honest with you, you have no reason to stay in this mess, because all your fears are lies that you're dwelling on. It's your ego trapping you. You're falling for the trap over and over again, and then you'll be like, how do I control my negative thoughts? How do I control my intrusive thoughts? What if I have doubts? What if I have fears? What do you think? Now comes the solution. What do you think confidence is? What do you think fearlessness is? Who do you think is fearless? It is definitely not somebody who has no fears. No. A confident or a fearless person is someone who has those fears but has mastered handling them. Why are you giving so much respect to your fears? May I ask? Why are they so respected and honored when they are not serving you? You should not be risking your inner peace for anything. At least not for a circumstance around SP. You're emotionally shattered. You feel broken, understandable for a while. But when you are, there are some people who are coming up and telling me that, actually a lot of them, that this coach is saying this and that coach is saying that. I don't care. Over-consuming content is most definitely not helping you. It's confusing you. It's keeping you in fear because you're constantly thinking that you're doing something wrong. And if you're not in peace, you're definitely doing something wrong. So coming back, you might have a few fears. That's not a big deal. You will have to figure out a way to deal with them. The easiest way to deal with your fear is to stop respecting it and placing it on a throne. Speak to your ego, that mistaken identity, that part of you which is trying to protect you and actually causing you so much harm. There is a video that I posted where I mentioned that this game of manifestation, this law rather, is way beyond our logical human thinking. You cannot sabotage your manifestation or miss your manifestation because you have a few fears. No, it's way beyond that. But your fears and doubts. You can't sabotage your manifestation just with a few fears and doubts. Unless you assign it a meaning that you can. Or unless you dwell on it so much that that becomes your identity. And that ego traps you so tightly in its grip that you are not even ready to open up and absorb the solutions that coaches offer. Slow down. There's nothing to fear. Nothing. Unless you're dying, there's nothing to fear. The worst case scenario is you don't manifest your SP. That's the worst case scenario. You will definitely not die. So sit with yourself and understand that this fear is baseless. You're just giving it too much respect, which it is not deserving of. The moment you understand it, you'll be free. When you are free, you'll stop overthinking. When you stop overthinking, you will drop resistance. When you drop resistance, you will allow your desires to flow to you through the path of least resistance, and you will not have to figure out how to remove anybody from anywhere. But since I love you guys, I'll still create a few subliminals around third parties and SP only loves me. I'll do that. That's okay. That's only because I love you guys. But you still do not have to be focused on removing anybody. Can you imagine the colossal amount of damage you're doing to your self-concept when you are constantly focused on the third party or the SP? Your concept of self, because you're falling for a trap by your ego. Talk to it. I have videos on this where I have already spoken about speaking to your ego. You have to handle it. You have to figure out a way to handle it, and it's very subjective. The most general solution that I can give you here is, which is actually universal, is not taking it too seriously, not giving it the respect that it does not deserve. How many times during the day do you talk about possibilities for you with your SP? How many times? Like, yes, this is possible. I'm sure he's going to do this. I'm sure she's going to do that for me. How many times do you focus, dwell, indulge in thoughts of possibility with your SP? And how many times do you indulge in, what if this goes wrong? What if this happens? What if third party does not leave? How many times? Ask yourself. Start asking yourself these very obviously pertinent questions. How many times do you indulge in possibilities? And even if you do, then you're back to square one. You're like, yeah, but what if he is like doing this, and why is he doing this, and why is it taking so long? Again, the ego has trapped you in fear. How long do you think you'll sustain yourself this way? How long? And not really take a call and really make an effort to understand why you are affirming in the first place. Affirmations are everything, but you got to stop affirming robotically and crazily without even understanding why you're doing what you're doing. Because if that was something that could have helped, you would have had your manifestation by now. So you are clearly doing something wrong. Yes, I am a master at detecting blind spots. Yes, I am a master at detecting blind spots. And that's fine, okay? That's for one-on-one sessions. But for the ones who feel that they probably need a session with me, but they are not in a position to, please absorb this. Your fears are lies. Your life is the most auspicious thing that is happening to you right now. Your life is the most auspicious thing happening to you right now. Please do not miss out on that. Please do not wait to celebrate. The very fact that you're listening to me right now is most likely because you're looking for some relief. Go beyond that fear by not giving it that respect. It is not deserving of the respect. You are deserving of the respect. You deserve everything that you want, even if you do not affirm for it. You deserve it. Walk in that energy. Talk in that energy. Live like her. Live like him. You deserve every bit of it, even if you're not affirming it. Stop respecting fear. This is where you're going wrong. And because you are respecting your fear so much, you are negotiating with your identity. And then you are telling people, I have been affirming, but still I was actually in this state. No, you were not. You were not. Because if you were in the state, something in the 3D would not have bothered you so much. And just because I'm a coach, trust me, even I have my stuff to deal with. Because we all have an ego. And I'm learning. I'm evolving. As Eckhart Tolle rightly put it, the only way to handle the ego and the fear that it comes up with is to not take it seriously. And when you decide on an identity, you will not take it seriously. You'll be like, yeah, you can just blabber. You do not have to remove the fear. No one on this planet can remove the fear apart from you. The fear in you, I mean. You do not have to remove the fear. You just have to understand that it is not worth giving so much respect and importance. So please get up and understand this basic fundamental truth, which is going to help you in every area of your life. Not just about your SP. It's not just about your SP. You have to understand living is fear, is death. So, that's all. I intend you tapped into the extremely earnest intent with which I'm filming this video today. And you will make the most of it. I am not going to answer any questions under this video. You got to absorb this, you got to loop this, you got to watch this, you got to understand and absorb and apply every bit of this, so that you live like God. That's all. And that's all. Okay? I intend this was helpful. I know this was helpful. And I'll see you soon.